Hello then guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope this finds you all well. Our unbelievable start to this FM21 beta save has continued. We currently seem unbeatable. I of course want to say that is down to some tactical genius from me, but you're probably just going to tell me that this year's game is really easy. But we'll go with some tactical genius. The big games continue today though. Can we come through a couple more tests and solidify top spot in La Liga? There's only one way to find out. Hello and welcome to episode 5 of my FM21 beta save with Valencia. I'm Ben, and coming up on today's episode we have the Super Cup semi-final against Barcelona, and that is followed by a La Liga game against struggling Sevilla. Now, since the last episode, form has continued to be really good. 3 wins and 1 slightly frustrating draw, that just coming against Levante, 0-0 that we really should have been winning. But we have beaten Atletico Bilbao, Atletico Pamplona and Getafe. We haven't conceded in 5 games. We go into this Barcelona game with a really good run of form. Gonçalo Guedes cannot stop scoring, and that has all meant that we are currently 4 points clear at the top of the Liga. Barcelona do have a game in hand over us though, and I think it is against Huesca. So let's call that 2 points clear at the top of the league. Still unbeaten after 15 games. It must be the tactic. Come on, give me some credit maybe that it must be the tactic. And as you can see, Sevilla, our opponents later on in the episode, are struggling down in 10th, unlike them, but that will definitely be a test if we look to continue our awesome form. But the team for today's game against Barcelona is this one. It's World Goalkeeper of the Year. Yep, that's right. World Goalkeeper of the Year in game. Jasper Cillessen in goal. Gaia, Mangala, Diakabi and Vass in the defence. Musa and Soler pair up in midfield with Guedes on the left, Jason on the right, and the 2 big boys, Gomez and Gamero, up front. Gonçalo Guedes has now got 11 goals for the season. Some of the goals that he has scored in between the 2 episodes have been unbelievable. One, he just ran the whole pitch and scored from about 20 yards. Some just on the volley. He is certainly looking like our best player currently, and a man that now that we're into the January transfer window, we really want to be keeping hold of. Along with Jose Gaia, who also is probably the best player in the league right now according to average rating. He tops the assists, and that could be a massive man to keep about. Jasper Cillessen, obviously we've talked about him just now. He has been voted World Goalkeeper of the Year. He's gone so long without conceding a goal. How important is that going to be today if he continued to do so? Gonçalo Guedes is unbelievable. Paulista is out because of some recent injury troubles. And we get some really cool new graphics, as it is the Super Cup final, semi-final. The first we've seen of bits and pieces like this on SITV. We've played really well. We obviously haven't lost. I don't know why that says that we've lost one of our last 6 matches, because we haven't, so that could be a bug. But we obviously haven't lost at all in this cycle so far. I'm seeing a loss probably coming on this episode. Hopefully it's this game and we can continue our unbeaten league form. But Barcelona are a team that, of course, we have already beaten, albeit only 1-0, but we have already beaten them this season. But their team just looks ridiculous. Ter Stegen is back for them. Albert, Longley, Piqué and Liberto. Busquets and De Jong in the midfield with Dembele, Coutinho, Messi and Griezmann. You know, nothing special is there in that front 4 at all. But the first chance could be ours. Vass finds Maxi Gomez with the throw. It's back to Vass. Ball across. Kevin Gamero, and it's 1-0 Valencia. What a start! Kevin Gamero with only his 4th goal of the season. 11 minutes gone and Valencia are 1-0 up again against Barcelona. Vass with the throw. Gomez gives it straight back to him. And what a ball that is for Kevin Gamero to just head home. Ter Stegen nowhere near it. And what a start for the Valencia boys. And are we just going to win every game and draw every... Can we lose? I mean, it's unbelievable. Have we come up with an unbeatable tactic? You're all going to be saying down in the comments, the game's easy. Well, the tactic, all right? attacking. We've gone out this year and just attacked the team. Every team. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and then your likes of Huesca and that down the bottom of the league. We've gone out and played exactly the same style of football, and we've scored a hell of a lot of goals, but we have got the chance to concede. What, is that a save or is it just over? I think it's just over from the corner. Messi with a great ball in, long late with the header over. But despite scoring loads of goals defensively, we've only conceded 3 in the league. I'm not sure if that's down to the tactics or just a bit of luck, but it is really coming together nicely. And we are again in the lead against one of the big boys in Spain, in Barcelona. And I think if we win this, we get Atletico Madrid in the final. And this is massive. 27 minutes gone. Lionel Messi has picked up an injury. Hopefully it's not a long one just because Messi is the best player in the world. But for our chances today, that may make things a lot easier. Ansu Fati though, no mug. And he is obviously on to replace him on that right-hand side. But the only bit of the game we've seen so far was the awesome goal from Kevin Gamero. But it looks like we're playing quite well. 4 shots, 3 on target, 53% possession, completing most of our passes as well. Not giving them much away with regards to fouls and yellow cards. And it looks like we're coming and away to Barcelona as well. I think it might be a neutral venue now I've said that. But we're coming here and we are doing a job so far on Barcelona, and that is certainly a positive for the games to come. And there could be one last chance in the half. Silerson to Diakabi at the back. He finds his mate Mangala and he puts it forward. A great ball to Gonçalo Guedes, and we know what he can do from here. And he is going on one of those little mazy runs that we all know he can do. Who's he got with him in support? He's got no one. He's just going to... What a goal! How? Gonçalo Guedes is absolutely unbelievable. Maxi Gomez with the goal in the end. But Gonçalo Guedes has just run half the pitch to the byline, beaten, I think it might be Sergi Roberto, and just puts it on a plate for Maxi Gomez to slot home. And it's Valencia 2, Barcelona 0. And it looks like we might well be entering our first final of FM21 in the beta. And what a start it's been. But Diakabi's got to get there, and he does. Soler out to Vass. Could this be a third before half-time? Jason on the edge of the area. He's got a chance to cross. It's hit De Jong. And here could be a really good chance for Barcelona to counter through Ousmane Dembele on the left. And he is absolutely flying down the left-hand side. Who's he got with him in support? Jason does well to step in and hold him up. Jordi Alba's there. He passes it to Sergio Busquets. And what a finish that is! Sergio Busquets from the edge of the area rifles one into the top corner. And literally a matter of moments after we've gone 2-0 up, they're back in the game. And a rampant counter-attack. Dembele flying down the left. Jordi Alba found Sergio Busquets, who hits that first time into the top corner. And what a goal it is. 38th minute, literally the minute after. We couldn't quite hold on to that 2-goal cushion that we had. Oh, and is there a chance we're going to chuck it all away? Mangala with the header, but it's only going to go as far as Busquets again. De Jong out to Sergio Roberto this time. He's got a chance to take on Gaia. He's beaten him, but look who's in the middle. Diakabi, and Guedes sends Kevin Gamero on his way. Can he restore the cushion? It's awful. It's straight at ter Stegen, but he does get another chance, but he hits the post. Oh, that was a great chance. That was the chance to restore that 2-goal lead. A quick counter-attack from us this time. Guedes, instead of running, decides he's going to clear it himself. But Alba with the ball in. This is where they also pose a threat. But Musa's away this time. And off goes Jason running towards the Barcelona area. Maxi Gomez is on it. He's got men with him if he wants to use them. He's found Musa, who started to move all off with his headed clearance. But it just goes over the bar. And a couple of really good opportunities for us to restore that 2-goal cushion towards the end of the half that haven't quite been taken. Is this going to be another one though? Mangala to Jose Gaia, who finds Musa, to Mangala, to Diakabi. We can't lose it here, and Mangala realises that and hoofs it clear, but Piqué wins the ball and Ansu Fati has a chance to run at our defence and shoot. It's well wide, but it's a scare again, and it shows what that front four, even without Messi, can do. What is going on at the end of this half? Highlight after highlight. Diakabi finds Guedes. That's a poor pass from Gamero. And Fati's going to be able to run at us again, is he? He instead goes for Busquets. That is a fantastic ball out to Ousmane Dembele. And I feel this could be 2-2 if he gets the right ball. Jordi Alba. What a cross. Griezmann. Silensen with a great save. That keeps us... Well, it keeps us ahead for now, and Silensen's just going to hoof it clear. That's so bad. Oh, Jason's ended up with it. It's okay. Diakabi, he hoofs it. It's over the top. Maxi Gomez is in. Maxi Gomez has scored! What a finish that is! And what a ball! From what looked like it was going to be another Barcelona attack, Jason does regain the ball, and Diakabi... It's route one, really. He puts the ball over the top, and Maxi Gomez, one-on-one, his 9th goal of the season. It's been a mad 3 minutes of injury time in this first half, but it's worked out pretty well for us because we're now 3-1 up approaching half-time. What a first half performance that is. And are we still on our way to the Super Coppa final? No, that was in Roma. I'm sorry. Just the Super Cup here. Just the Super Cup. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing well. It could be another win against Barcelona. It could be unbeaten, not just in La Liga now, but in all competitions. And the boys are playing really, really well. But there is an early chance, maybe, for Barcelona to build from the back. But it's an awful kick out from Ter Stegen. And it's straight to Gonçalo Guedes. And you know what Gonçalo Guedes is going to do, ladies and gentlemen, because it's Gonçalo Guedes. It's 4. And that is just another ridiculous goal. 12 goals for the season. Ter Stegen with an awful kick out. Gonçalo Guedes gathers it. He sprints towards the area. He gets in a position to shoot. And of course, he scores. He is unbelievable right now for this Valencia team. The best player so far by a country mile. And this is a really solid performance against a Barcelona team that we're obviously competing with in the league. But it looks like we're dumping them out of the Super Cup with a little bit of ease. But they have got a chance to attack here through Jordi Alba on the left. Well in by Musa. He's unlucky that he hasn't won that. But we have got it back. And Jose Gaya has sent it to Gamero. Gamero back to Gaya. Gaya sends Guedes on his way. Can he force another chance for Valencia? He's beaten his man. He puts the ball across. It's fallen to Jason. And Ter Stegen with a great save. Gonçalo Guedes again showing how good he is. Are we going to have another chance to see him in action? We might well do. Guedes to Gaya. Back to Mangala. Inside to Musa. All the way out again to Gonçalo Guedes. This man is ridiculous. Oh, that's just wide. Everything we do is revolving around that man, and he's doing it so well. If anyone is playing the FM21 beta right now and is looking for a really decent player, we play him as an inverted winger on that left-hand side. He can play on the right as well. If he's a reasonable price, I strongly recommend raiding Valencia for him. They're obviously struggling for money in real life. I imagine they'd be pretty appreciative of the money you'll give them for Gonçalo Guedes in your save. And by word, he is an absolutely exceptional player on FM21. Or he has been for me anyway. It may be different for you, but worth giving him a try. But they are building, and that's a great ball to Ousmane Dembele. What a save! We're talking about the men at the other end, but Silensen's just made an absolutely fantastic save from a Dembele shot. The ball as well from Busquets, I think it was ridiculous. And is there another chance for us to break? Fati's going to gather it. And it might well be a chance for Fati to work his way forward down the right. He's looking for a through ball, but Guy is going to clear that up nice and easily. Dembele is having a few good chances on that right-hand side. Left-hand side, I think it actually is for them. Vass is going to man-mark him. But what a ball that was. I'm pretty sure it was Busquets putting Dembele through. And it could well have been a chance for him to score. But Silensen was up to the challenge. And it remains Valencia 4, Barcelona 1. I suppose the blemish on the scorecard is the fact that we have conceded. But we've also got to consider it's Barcelona. An absolutely unbelievable front four. And it's Sergio Busquets that has broken the Jasper Silensen clean sheet record. 70 minutes coming up then, I think, for just some fresh legs. We'll make a couple of changes. We'll get Jason off on that right-hand side. A chance for Guedes to switch over there if he so wishes. And we'll get Vinicius Junior onto the left-hand side. Anybody else? Soler, he's played a lot of minutes. So let's get Lee Kang-in the middle instead of Soler. Just to give him some game time. He was actually named the Asian Footballer of the Year. And I realised I hadn't played him for a single minute for Valencia. So we'll give him a bit of game time, see what he is all about and see what the hype over in Asia is all about. The South Korean youngster, can he give us a performance that lives up to the Asian Footballer of the Year? And in a game, I suppose, where we look like we should be winning, it's a perfect opportunity for him to get some minutes under his belt. But there is a chance, but that is well seen off by Vass. And Silenson hoofs it clear. It's not quite into the path of Gamero. And Sergi Roberto now on this right-hand side. That's another fantastic ball. Dembele, ball across. Ansu Fati, it's just over. What another great through ball. They're really, really good on the match engine in FM21 this year. Either way, some of the passes that you see are just brilliant. And maybe we might see another one here. Diakabi with a great ball to Guedes, who's now obviously operating on this right-hand side. Here's a chance for us to see Lee, and he puts a good ball in. Gamero with a fantastic through ball to Vinicius Junior. Is he going to try and take his man on? He's tried, he's failed, but Guy is there to sweep up the pieces. Guedes, not quite. Alba clears, but Vass gathers. He's beaten his man on the right. He finds Guedes, he's lost the ball. That's unlike Gonçalo Guedes, but Diakabi steps in from the long ball for Barcelona. We've still got a chance to go at it. Lee Kang-in, good ball to Vinicius Junior. He's going to find Guedes, who's in. Is he fouled? Is he fouled? I think he might have been. It looked like a fairly good tackle. The ball has gone in the right direction to suggest that the ball was won by the Barcelona defender. But it is again Gonçalo Guedes causing the problems. Vinicius Junior with a great ball to him. Here's the decision from the referee. He's saying it's a penalty. Maxi Gomez is going to step up for his hat-trick. And of course he scores! Potentially a contentious penalty. We don't care how they come. Maxi Gomez's 10th goal of the season. And we're about to beat Barcelona 5-1. 5-1. This team is meant to be bankrupt, having all sorts of financial issues, looking to just scrape, if they can, into a European spot. And here we are, after 15 games under my management, beating Barcelona by 5 goals to 1. And it's not a weakened Barcelona. I say that, they've just brought on Braithwaite up front. But it's not, they've had, that front four at the start of the game was unbelievable. And here we are just, running rings around them completely. And this Valencia team at the moment, I mean, is mainly Guedes and Gaya who are playing out of their skins. And Maxi Gomez as well, to be fair to him. But it is just all coming together. And this potentially is the best performance of the lot since I've joined. To beat Barcelona 5-1. And it's not a fluke. I mean, we're expected to have 3.25 goals from our 16 shots. It's been dominating. It's been ridiculous. It's been unbelievable. Everyone has had a good game. And we are looking really, really good. And that is now 16 games in all competitions that we've gone unbeaten. Valencia 5. Barcelona 1. And surely we can carry that form on into the Sevilla game that I will see you for in a second. Okay, then a change of plan for our second game of the episode. It turns out the Super Cup final comes just 3 days after the semi-final. It is Atletico Madrid. One change to the team. Rakic is in for Musa, who's struggling a little bit for fitness. But a chance for us to win our first piece of silverware as Valencia manager. Can we go and do it? I mean, confidence must be so high after a 5-1 demolition of Barcelona. They're a good team. Obviously, we drew with them, I believe it was earlier on in the season. But can we go one better this time and put in a performance that wins us the Spanish Super Cup? As always, we have the faith in the boys. We're well prepared. We're going to go out and win this Super Cup final. Racic is in. We're confident he will do well. Oblak, Lodi, Hermosa, Jimenez, Trippier, Carrasco, Torreira, Kondogbia, Coke, Lamar and Luis Suarez. It's a good team. We know all about Valencia. And can we go? I mean, it's continuing our unbeaten run as well. Can we go and win this game? And win it in style? Hopefully we can. And there might be an early chance for us. Gaia with the ball in. It's towards the back post. It's... I don't know how. What happened? I think it ended up in the back of the net. Somehow Jason had a shot. It hit the post. There was a goalmouth scramble in the second minute of the game. But the ball didn't quite end up in the back of the net for a goal. But an early sign that we can test Atletico Madrid, even though it did come from set pieces. And they're not necessarily our strong point. We like open play. And we particularly like Gonçalo Guedes just bombing it up and down the left wing, running at the Atletico Madrid defence and putting the ball in the back of the net when he gets to the area. That's all we need. But it's been a fairly quiet and tense, I would imagine, first 12 to 15 minutes. I know I'm nervous. The boys are probably nervous. It would be a real shame if our unbeaten run was to come to an end here in the biggest game we've played so far. But we all know what FM's like. And it's likely that will be the case. But if we can win, if we can lift some silverware, the semi-final performance means that we just do deserve to win this cup final. But looking at the first 20 minutes, it is an unbelievably even game. Atletico Madrid and Real Hispias, I think it was, have definitely been the two toughest teams we've faced this year. They've given us the most problems. And it's odd to say the one team we haven't faced yet, and I think I'm a little bit wary of when we do face them, is Real Madrid. And they're starting to creep ever closer and be a title contender as well in La Liga. They may be the team that we come unstuck against. But if we build enough of a cushion by the time that we do have to play them, then we could already have a good lead in the title race. But when it comes to this one, it looks like we're getting shots, a couple of which have been on target. We're dominating the ball, but none of those shots have been highlight worthy apart from the early highlight. And the first thing we see is Carrasco for Atletico Madrid trying to take on Jose Gaia on the left, and he's made his way into the middle of the area. How he got there, I don't know, but Silerson has made a really positive save. But that is something we need to be aware of. Carrasco beating Gaia on that left-hand side far too easily. And he had a chance to put Atletico 1-0 up in the game. I'm going to try and fire the boys up just before half-time, just to see if the team talk can become a little bit easier with an opening goal. And is it going to work? Vass with the throw. He can't quite find his man, but Jason is in to steal it from Kondogbia. It's back to Maxi Gomez, back to Jason. It's back to Maxi Gomez. Someone have a shot. It's all the way back to Racic. We've got to keep the ball. Gaia. What a ball for Kevin Gamero. Oh, what a pass from Jose Gaia. And what a shocking effort from Kevin Gamero. That should have been 1-0. Oblak, that was just far too easy for one of the best goalkeepers in the world to deal with. What a pass. We've seen some unbelievable passes from this team. It's been okay. That should have been a goal. And what are we going to say to the boys at half-time? I mean, it's bullshit, but we'll go for it. There's a trophy on the line. Go out and show the world that we're going to win this trophy and that we mean business as Valencia. There's a lot more to come from all the boys. We believe they've got what it takes. We have the faith, as always, the Benny D faith. It's not staying in FM20. It's coming with us in FM21 as well. And this is a huge second half for me and the Valencia boys. And if we can pick up that first little piece of silverware, it could be the beginning of a first season treble. Obviously, it's a shame that we can't come and immediately contend in a European competition, but that will have to wait for Season 2. Racic, though, finds Diakabi in our first chance, potentially, of this second half. And Soler finds Gaia in loads of room, who finds Gonçalo Guedes, who puts it back to Gaia. Ball across. Gamero! Jason! How? How? Oh, that looked an absolute sitter. Gaia! Gamero is on the chopping block. Bora is on the bench. I think that might have been Jason, who didn't put that away. The chances are coming. Gaia is going to man-mark Carrasco. I think that's a pretty good idea, seeing what we've had from him so far. Gaia with the throw. Guedes can't quite win it. Racic needs to win that, but it's straight to Mangala, and that's okay. Racic, great ball. Jason, what can he do with it? He finds Vas. Is this going to be the chance that we wanted? Black comes and claims that easily. And there's a chance if Atletico go quickly to break. They have tried, but Racic has cleared that up quite well. But it's Lodi. Can Racic get to Koke, or is he going to beat his man? He has, and this is going to be an Atletico Madrid chance, I fear. Koke coming inside. He finds Lucas Torreira, who finds one man you don't want him to find. It's Luis Suarez with the goal. Is this going to be our first defeat of the season? We've had some great chances recently in this first half, and the first one in the second half. Koke's allowed too much time on the ball. Torreira with a great ball through to Luis Suarez. He's not missing from there. We're going to demand more, but this is now looking like it might well be our first defeat of the season unless we can turn it all around, and that isn't going to help. Torreira on the ball. He finds Koke, who finds Kondogbia, who finds Lodi, and Atletico Madrid are now playing some exceptional football. Suarez is in again. It's a great save from Silenson that keeps us in the game. But we are really, really starting to feel the pressure in this game. And we need to get our foothold back in this one. Koke with the ball in. Guedes rises first and heads it away. And Jason, if he gets there first, we're not going to see it. Oh, it's so frustrating. The chances we've had, we could well be clear in this game. But we're still, we're behind. And Vas has picked up an injury. That's an easy one to deal with. Paulista can come on to the pitch for him. If the game lets me do that. I'm sure it will. There we go. Gabriel Paulista on the right. And whilst we're here, it's a big decision. I'm going to take Soler off and we're going to get Musa on. He didn't start, obviously, because he was struggling for fitness. But he will be all right in there. And he is on. It's a big call. Soler, one of our better players. But we just need a goal. If this goes to extra time, injury time, whatever it goes to, we'll be fine. We've not been at the races, but there is still time and there's still a chance for us to come away with a victory. Guedes is now struggling for fitness. He's not having the best game either. The big call has been made. Guedes off. Vinicius Jr. on. Fire the boys up. 15 minutes to go. Can we go and grab an equaliser? Or is this going to be our first defeat? And what a time to have our first defeat of the season as well. In the biggest game we've had. It is traditional FM fashion, isn't it? We've had enough chances to try and get the goal in the game. But it looks like today is just not quite going to be our day. But what is this going to lead to? Oblak to Gimenez. Out to Trippier. Racic has won it in the middle. Jason has the ball. He's found Kevin Gamero. Maxi Gomez. Musa. Vinicius Jr. He's going to be offside, is he? Oh, it looked like we may have grabbed the equaliser, but Vinicius Jr. is going to be called offside. Oh, and is that our last chance of the game? It was really well taken. Maxi Gomez gives it to him. He's miles off. And Vinicius Jr. It's a really, really well taken goal. But I don't feel that could have been our last chance of the game. Do I go very attacking? Usually it just means time ticks by, doesn't it? I'm going to stick with what we're used to. Is there one last chance in us? Demand more. Come on. Is there going to be late drama in the Super Cup final? A game that we've slightly had the better of, I suppose. We've been picked off by an absolutely excellent goal from Luis Suarez. And it looks like we are going to be the boys watching Atletico Madrid lift this Super Cup trophy. It's a real shame that it's going to be our first defeat of the season. And what a game to suffer that first defeat. But it's come at the hands of Atletico Madrid. The 5 minutes are pretty much up. This would be real late drama. The whistle has blown. Atletico Madrid are the champions. They're coming up now to collect their prize. I mean, I don't want to watch this. There's the new animations for you. We would have watched it if it was Valencia. They look pretty good. I'm going to thrash my arms about a little bit. Oh no, hands in pockets. Disappointed we couldn't come away with the trophy today. We just weren't quite good enough. And that means that we aren't quite going to be able to say that we're going to have an unbeaten season. It is a real shame. Oblak was brilliant in goal for them, but we just didn't quite take the chances that we should have done. And we now have a rather annoying piece of red on the schedule. But hopefully that's the only piece of red between now and the next episode. And we will be back for our first game against Real Madrid this season. As I say, that could be a big challenge. And we'll combine that with a game against Huesca, who, if we do lose to Real Madrid, hopefully we can win that one and just feel a little bit better about ourselves. But I hope you have enjoyed today's episode, and if you have, please leave a like down below for me. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager videos, and thank you all for coming along and watching.